My screen is flashing for some reason. So you went Vlad mid this game, and it was Timo top.
Yes.
Alright, so some things you have to look at in the loading screen. You have to notice that it's Elise and Talon jungle, which means that the ganks are going to be very lethal if you're overextended, because they're both assassins, meaning they have high burst. Oh wait, I'm not sharing my screen. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oops.
Oh, stop streaming. Can you give me like 2 minutes?
Yeah, I can give you 2 minutes.
Thank you.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. 30 seconds until minions spawn.
Yeah.
Minions have
I'm back.
spawned.
Alright, so you're going against double assassin, mid laner and jungler, so their ganks are lethal. I would highly advise you to start warding. Oh wait, hold on, where's my epic pen? Okay, hold on. Okay, I would highly advise you to start warding this at 115. You want to do
Okay.
this because oh, oops. You want to do this because, oh yeah, you want to ward right here so you can see the jungle pathing, because she can take her red and blue, or she can take her red, or it doesn't matter, right? But you'll see her on this ward before the ward expires, and you can look over to see what buff she has. Also, if she starts bot side, you can see if she's ganking you early. So this is a very good ward to have on this chicken right here. Can you see the markings? Or do you
Yes, I
see?
do. I do.
Okay.
I
So
usually, I usually ward when I'm in mid. You see that like rock at the bush?
here?
I ward at no, up, go up. You see, okay, go all the way down a little bit there. No, down in the center of the rock.
Okay, here.
Yeah, I would usually ward there.
The swords, I mean, I understand. I mean, it's good if they path through here and gank you, but it doesn't really give you any information if they don't path here. This will always give you information, this ward, because because the meta is to full clear. Every jungler full clears now, basically. So they'll always walk over this ward. And if they don't walk over this ward, or you don't see them, that means they started topside and they're pathing bot if they're clearing.
Okay.
Alright, let's see. So let's see. You're playing against Talon. How do you think you're supposed to be playing this?
I'm playing it aggressively, and so far it was working for me.
Okay, you're already making a mistake.
Oh.
So, so you need to be like right here, attacking these minions. You need to be attacking these minions or attacking Talon, because now you're all the way over here for some reason, meaning he's going to attack these minions. He's going to attack your minions, right? And he's going to get level 2 prio over you. Do you understand what I mean?
Okay.
Because you're not doing
Yes, I do.
anything. So this is a big mistake already. Let's see. Yes, he's going to attack these minions and going to get level 2 before you. You're okay. So let me again. So you are ranged, okay? This is your effective range. Something like this, right? Talon is
Yeah.
smaller. Talon is smaller. Like this. So you need to be able to make him or put him in your range while he is out of your range. He started W, right? Like 99% of the time he'll start W or 100%. So he only has his rake to trade. Meanwhile, you have your Q and autos. So you need to be shoving him off the wave or not letting him attack, or you need to be pushing the wave on your own with your own auto attacks while harassing him with Q. So standing around doing nothing, you're playing passively for no reason. There's this concept that ranged champions beat melee champions in the first 2 levels because you can auto attack from range. While if they trade with you, they have to walk back and you can just harass them when they're walking away. It's very true in 99% of melee versus ranged matchups. So you need to be abusing your level 1 advantage over him and not give him a free win like this.
This is always when it's a melee champ, correct?
Yeah, always when it's a melee champion. You're letting him hit the minions for free. So he stopped hitting because he walked a little closer. But you need to be way closer. You need to be you need to be here. Harassing him with auto attacks. You need to be very close to him. Or close enough that you can harass him while he can't punish you for harassing. You cannot let him get these minions for free. Very important. I don't understand why this is happening. How has he shoved the wave at level 1 against you as Vladimir? It's illegal. Okay. So he just used his W and your Q's coming up in 4 seconds and he has 8 seconds. What you need to do now is you need to posture aggressively. You need to walk up here and bully him because you're getting your Q very soon. Your Q is only 4 seconds, so at 3 seconds or less, you need to be walking up so you can get this empowered Q off. And it's fine if he walks all the way back, that's fine. You still need to walk up and harass him. It's just how you're supposed to play. Or because like if he doesn't respect your Q, then he'll get hit by it and lose a lot of HP. Alright, it's fine. See, when he's walking back, he's clicking, so Talon is clicking this way. When he's clicking that way, you yourself should be pathing towards him so you can get this Q off. Because it's looked like you've given up, but I'm telling you, you can still hit the Q here if you
I
click
was
towards him.
scared mostly if Elise was there, since he went to the bush and not to his tower.
Um, there's a really, I mean, there's a really low chance of Elise being there. I mean, let's see where she is right now. I mean, she just got done clearing her first camp, so the possibility of her being there. I mean, it's not even 2 minutes yet, and camp spawn at 1:30. So that means in less than 30 seconds, she cleared one of her camps and walked all the way mid lane. In less than 30 seconds, it's not possible. I mean,
Okay.
it's more feasible on something like Shaco, right, which can clear his camps in 5 seconds because he starts with 3 boxes, and then he can queue. I mean, otherwise, it's not very feasible that she's over there.
Okay.
Okay. So you're clicking back for no reason. Anyways, it's very important that you get level 2. It looks like you are because uh, he still has 2 minions to kill. So he's going to get level 2 off of this minion. It's something very important to the level 2 power spike. You have to respect a lot of champions level 2. Talon has a very good level 2, so it's something you should respect. You need to be autoing this minion right here. So you can hit level 2 as well. It only takes it only takes 1 minion after you clear the first wave to get level 2, so that's something you
Or
should
the
know.
whole wave if you take a ward, right?
Yes, exactly. So you took E, level 2. I wouldn't recommend this. I think W is very good. level 2 into most melee champions because you can dodge their engage or a very important ability, and you can keep your distance. E is kind of troll because it takes a lot of HP and it doesn't do that much damage. So
Okay.
I would highly recommend you take Pool because you could pull Talon's entire combo, right? But if you have E, you'll tank it. And actually right now, I'm pretty sure you'll lose the trade. Yeah, you'll lose the trade if you get hit by his W in Q auto passive proc right here. So I don't. Yeah, he should full combo you right here, but he goes for the minion. Try not to use your E to last hit. It's a waste of HP. Okay, I think this guy literally Qs right in front of you, and you don't. He Qs right in front of you, and you decide to. Okay, I'm going to assume that you misclick the minion, and because they were stacked right on top of each other, but you should always go for the Q on Talon there if you went for the minion on purpose.
Okay. I honestly believe it was a misclick.
Okay, let's see what happens here. Alright, so you just use your Q. It has 8-second cooldown. Talon has all of his cooldowns, meaning that you need to respect him and give him proper distance, right? Because you can't defend yourself. You can't defend yourself. The only thing you have is Q. I'm an E, which is a shit ability as well anyway. And you also take damage. So now you eat his whole combo. You should not be autoing him here. You need to walk back. Because now you're just going to lose your whole health bar. For no reason. Okay. Alright, let's see. I wonder. So. Let's see. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean. So what you could do here is. It's hard to tell what this wave is going to do because you have a healthier, I mean, his minions are healthier, but the wave, okay, so you don't know about wave management. Let me teach you. So divide okay, I don't like that color. Could use yellow. Divide the minion wave, divide the lane in half. So you have this side and this side. Do you
Okay.
understand? Okay.
Yeah.
So if the minion wave is on this side, right? If the minion wave is on this side, and you have the same amount of minions, it will start to push in this direction. And however, if the minion wave is on this side, right? The whole minion wave is on this side, and you guys have equal minions, it will push in this direction. That is how
Okay.
pushes happen. So I want you to look at this wave, and what do you think happens to this wave?
They're gonna push to the enemy.
Yes, I think so too, because you guys have the same amount of minions. Even though yours are a little unhealthy, the wave is like very clearly past the halfway point. So I think this wave would push into him. But you're kind of in a shit scenario because you can't. You're going to have a hard time shoving this wave and you're low HP. What you could do, I think, is just back right here. You don't know where enemy jungler is. You have no vision. And you're low HP and you don't have any sum. So I think what you should do right now is just recall.
I try to push it.
I think pushing is incorrect here because you're like you don't have really good push, and you don't know where jungler is. So now I think you're just going to miss the whole next wave, which is it's whatever. So let's see what you buy. Okay, Codex, good. So you don't know where Talon is. He could have reset, or he could be ganking a lane. Um, I would tell you to I think what you should do here is just shove the wave, because if he is roaming, he has to come back immediately to catch the wave. Slow pushing here means that if he roams or backs and comes back, he won't miss too much. Okay.
Okay. He did roam.
Oh, oh no. No vision. It's pretty bad to overextend without vision, so let me show you something. This ward, if you ward every time on this area, it gives you vision of this entire section, and you see the river as well. So you'll see from like here and the whole river. So it tells you everything that you need to know. Like where the lines are, you have vision completely. So next
Okay.
time, you just try to ward in this area and you won't die to this gank. So this is probably another piece of tunnel. I mean, you forgot to ward, and so now you died to overextension because you're just focusing on doing damage, it looks like. That sucks. I think the next wave is a cannon wave, so what you could do is shove this wave and then look to make a play or put some warding, right? Because the next wave is going to be a cannon, I believe. Meaning that it'll take a long time for the wave to crash, giving you a large roam timer. Okay, so that's the ward that you're talking about.
Yeah.
This ward is Jesus Christ. Hold on, what can you see with this ward? This ward doesn't give you much information at all. Compared to like putting it right here. Because you can't see this area. You basically put it on top of the wall, so it's blocked. The vision is blocked. Yeah, again, just try to put it in this area right here. Do you see my mouse?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
So the wave is slow pushing to you now. So what you need to do is not hit the minion wave and harass Talon. You can harass Talon with Qs, and if he ever tries to engage on to you, you can just W his whole combo. So I
So I
hope.
don't hit him, but I still
No, you
last
do
hit,
hit him.
correct?
Yeah, of course, of course. You
Oh no,
remember
I
you
mean like
always last hit, but you don't shove the wave. You have your empowered Q. Okay, when you need to drill this in your head that when you have your empowered Q, you go in. You don't. There's no point in walking away when you have your empowered Q. This is your strongest. You don't need to be clicking backwards here. You need to be clicking forwards. You need to be clicking towards him, not away. Not away. Not away from him. Sorry, I'm not used to this.
don't worry.
Yeah, it's my first
I
time
still
using it.
understand.
Okay. So you should be you like. So okay. Talon, right? Let's see. Is there another color I can use? Okay. Yellow, I guess. So Talon, this person right here, he's just like you. He wants to go for the last hits, right? This is what he
Okay.
wants. The minion is getting low. He wants to secure it. You know this. So when he's going for the last hits, what you need to be doing is walking up so you can get a Q off. So you can get a Q off. When he goes for this minion, you can get a Q off on him.
Zone
And you
him.
not zone him, but uh, you're basically trading without counterplay. Because when he goes for this minion, he will be locked in animation, meaning you can Q him for free and then walk out. It's not zoning, it's trading. So he's going to go for this minion, right? You need to Q him. Oops. There. You have an opportunity. Every time, for every last hit that he goes for, you have an opportunity to trade. Bam, so you should have walked up and queued before he autoed this minion. Oh, you get the Q off, that's good. Okay, that's a good trade. You win the short trades, and especially if he doesn't proc his passive. Okay. You gotta use your W. Like this is fine. Not using W there is fine, but you need to this W or this Q right here. You need to W. The moment he's in the air, which is now, you can W it, and you won't take any damage from the Q. He also won't proc his passive, and you can get away. Okay, this wave. Look at this wave. So you get a kill. What do you think is going to happen to this wave right after you kill him? If you don't touch the wave, what do you think will happen to this wave?
It gonna push towards me?
Yes, exactly. Meaning that you have a free recall. You're sitting on an amplifying tome. You can just recall right now, and you won't miss any minions. Like, why are you trying to shove this? Like, what's your thought process?
Since he's dead, he's gonna lose the minion wave.
If it's pushing into you, won't he already lose the minions?
Yes.
This wave is going to your tower, slowly. Meaning all these minions right here will die. They will die. He will miss all of these minions. So what you could do right now, you're very low. You don't know where Elise is. You're like, so she could come kill you very easily. Also, the wave is slow pushing, and you have an amplifying tome in base. You want to recall as soon as possible so that you're on the map the same time as Talon, and you can either match his roams or not really match his roams, but punish him, right? Because now what's going to happen? You're going to push this wave, which is really hard since you're already at a minion disadvantage. You're going to push this wave. You're going to recall. Talon's here. You're going to miss the next wave. You're going to miss all the minions from the next wave. And like if you wanted to shove this, you need to ping help because you can't shove this alone. So you don't even get a shove off because that's Vlad's wave clear. And now you're gonna miss all these minions because of your poor recall. Let's see what you buy. Okay, Lucidities. That's good. My favorite combination of items. So I think you're much stronger than him right now with your items. I think you're much stronger than Talon. So what you could start doing is zoning him off the wave. If he goes to W it, you walk up and Q him. He's walking up, so you walk up. Every time he walks up, you walk up too. And close the distance so you can Q him. You want to spam Q on Talon to poke if he goes for W. If he wants to W this wave, you walk up.
I go up and Q.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Or you take a trade if he goes on to you and W his
Because either way with Vlad, I can just heal it up even if I take a bad trade.
That's right. So he's walking this side, right? So you need to match you need to go. Okay, let me teach you something else. So remember how we were dividing up
The map in half.
yes. So you can divide it up even more in half of horizontally and then in half vertically. And then bam, you have
Okay.
pockets. This
I never heard of that. Pocket, okay.
so yes, there are 4 pockets in mid lane. Yeah, this is pocket 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
You want to stand in the pockets depending on the type of information that you have. For example, if you know that Elise is topside, you want to stand in these 2 pockets, right? You want to stand in these 2 pockets, 2 and 4, because if you stand in 1 and 3, you're going to get ganked and die from Elise because she's standing in these bushes. Do you understand?
Yes.
That's one of the importance of pockets. Something else. Uh, Give me a sec. You want to, when you're stronger than your opponent, you want to be in a pocket that's close to them. So two pockets that are really far from each other are like 1 and 4 and then 2 and 3. It's very hard to interact when you're with your opponent if you're in the third pocket or you're in the second pocket and he is in the third because there's a very big distance, a lot of walking room. You can't really touch him. But if you're in these two pockets, 1 and 2, and he's in 1, you can interact with him very well. So,
So right now it's okay what I'm doing. Or
well, look at where the minions are. The minions are all in one pocket. He wants this minion wave. It's hard for you to defend the minion wave if you're in the pocket where there are no minions. He obviously clearly wants to walk up and rake these minions or use his W, his wave clear on these minions. So you need to be in the same pocket harassing him so he can't clear these minions. So you need to like walk up here or walk up like not you don't want to go on top of the minions because then he can uh, poke you with his W and clear the minions at the same time. Anyways, you want to be in the same pocket as him, maybe somewhere like right here, and harass him and don't let him W the minions.
okay.
What is this end that I'm watching from both of you? Okay.
uh
So, wait, does that R even hit? I mean, does that E even hit? Oh, it does hit, I think.
it does.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay. Just it's a little damage, I didn't notice. I thought it got blocked by the minion, to be honest. Anyways, I don't know if this trade is good because he has 2 passive stacks on you, and once he hits this Q, he's going to have 3 stacks. So the way Talon works, right, he needs to hit you with 3 abilities, either his W, when he throws it and when it comes back, and his Q, or he has to hit all 3 of his, he needs to hit the rake twice and his Q once, and then auto you to proc the passive. His passive does a lot of damage, so I don't think this trade is that good. So now he's going to auto you, which I hopefully, right, and you're gonna burn. This R is not that good. This R is pretty meaningless because he can just R away. And like, or he could just run away right now and you can't do anything. Again, he could just R right now and you won't get your Q off. But he Q's late, I mean he R's late and then he decides to go back in. He also misses his rake and then he just ints. So this, what you need to shove this wave right now and look for a back. Because again, you're sitting on another amplifying tome. So it's really hard to reset on Vlad usually. So every time you're able to buy an item, something big like an amplifying tome, you need to try to find a reset window. And since he's dead, what you can do is shove this wave and reset.
But isn't he gonna push automatically?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Isn't it going to push automatically? What do you mean?
The minions were on my side.
Yes. But don't you want these minions?
Yes.
So you have to kill them. The wave will push automatically. But I don't know what you're trying to insinuate. What do you mean, but doesn't the wave push on its own? That's true, but you still have to last hit these minions and recall. Like, if you recall right
Okay.
now, you're just going to miss all these minions. You
Yeah.
want to collect these minions. That is why you shove the wave. If you walk, okay, if you walk, hold on. Jeez, okay. Okay. If you walk, right, in the middle of this wave, and try to hit all the minions with your E, and then Q auto, you will clear the wave fast enough before the next wave comes. And then you can get a free reset without missing any of the next wave. But you're just wasting time right now. You need to go on the minion wave and E. I don't know why you take so long. Okay, this is bad. You don't want to stay here and get the plate. First of all, I don't think you can get the plate, to be honest. And second of all, the next wave is coming. And now, if you don't reset now, then you're not allowed to reset for a long time. Because Talon will be in the lane constantly shoving. You're not even full HP. So, and you also have an amplifying tome in your bank account. Or an Aether Wisp even. So you really just want to recall and buy an item. Now Talon's going to come back, right? And you're going to have to stay in lane. This 175 gold is not worth the tempo that you lose of not basing. What am I watching?
I tried to dodge her E with the minions. She gave up with that.
You're sitting on so much gold. Okay. Okay, let me just watch this. Again, so this wave is bouncing into you. So you have a couple of options here. The next wave is going to be a cannon wave. So what you could do is shove this wave as fast as you can, which might be hard because Talon will try to stop you, right? But if you can shove the wave before the next one comes, recall, you'll have a good reset. Because the next wave will be a cannon, so even if Talon stays there and shoves the wave as fast as he can, he won't miss a lot of minions, or none at all, because it's a cannon wave, which is harder to kill, and the cannon takes a lot of tower shots. Or what you could do is not hit this wave at all, and let it slow push to you, and then Q Talon every time he tries to walk up. Those are your two options, really. The first one probably being better, because you're sitting on a lot of gold and you want to reset. It's very important to constantly reset on Vlad to get your items, because you are very strong when you buy them. So those are your options. Don't hit the wave and let it slow push to you, and every time he goes for CS, harass him, or shove the wave as fast as you can, which might be extremely hard, but if you can do that somehow, it'd be good, so you can reset on a cannon. But it looks like you're doing neither. Why do you constantly auto-attack the minions without purpose?
To push. I feel like I'm pushing that way.
Why, in your mind, for what
Shove the
reason
wave
why were you shoving the wave?
to back.
But this is not a shove. Shoving means to delete the minion wave as fast as possible. If you were trying to do that, you would spam your Q and E on the wave, but you're not doing that. You're not doing anything. You're just fighting him randomly. Hmm. You could go for the you could go for the auto attack there if you wanted to, but I understand that you probably wanted to live. Okay, so after this beginning fight,
One tick of the W too would have done the work, I believe.
I'm sorry?
One tick of the W, like a little bit more
Oh,
time in the W would have killed him too.
Maybe, but it's alright. Here, I mean, again, you have options here. You could back right here, because this wave will push into you, meaning, and it's a cannon, meaning you won't miss. Again, you have no vision. How many wards are you sitting on? You're sitting on no wards. How do you have no wards? Okay, whatever. Anyways, uh, it's really dangerous to be here because you're low and you don't know where jungler is. Oh, well, you have vision. I didn't see that. Okay. Well, Talon stayed and he shoved the wave, so now you have to stay too. You go for this. That's whatever. It's good to stay on top of the minions here so she can't land her stun on you. Now you really just want to shove and back. That is all you want to do in life. Okay, staying for this plate is complete grief. Because now, if you back now, or if you back after you get this plate, you're going to miss this entire wave. The wave is worth more than the plate, because it's not only more gold, it's more experience as well.
Usually, like, what are your stamps to back?
Timestamps.
I mean, like, how many minutes, how many waves, or it just depends on how is, like, the wave.
I suppose your first back, if nothing is happening in the lane, if nothing is happening in the game, and you guys are just in lane, you probably want to reset around 900 or 950 gold, so you can either buy Lucidities if you want to, or a Codex. That's a really good time to back when you have 900 gold.
Okay, because
For your first back, that is, for your first
no,
back.
right, yeah. I usually back because I uh mostly build a rocket belt.
Okay.
I back with 1,050 to buy the I don't know the name.
Alternator?
The yeah,
Also,
alternator.
1050, that's a lot of gold. Also, Blasting Wand is a better item than Alternator, so if you had a choice between Alternator and Blasting Wand, just choose the Blasting Wand.
Okay.
Anyways, you need to recall right now. This is complete grief for not recalling. Because you're sitting on, I don't know, you're sitting on like someone's whole monthly allowance or something. 1400, 1481. Nearly half of your gold is in your bank account right now. You could have a rod. You're missing like a rod's worth of, more than a rod. Like you just need to back. There's no point in hitting this tower. This is just a huge mistake. Talon, okay, Talon died. For Talon, I don't, okay, so Talon roamed bot after, I don't know what happened, it doesn't matter. Anyways, so now you need to shove this wave. So here, you could EW the wave. You could EW and it'll help you clear the way faster. Okay, good. You finally reset after sitting on 1600 gold. That's really bad. Okay, so why'd you go Night Harvester this game?
What?
Why'd you go Night Harvester this game? What did
No idea why.
you just, I mean, you first
I mean,
set,
I thought mostly speed to like have since I saw the bot lane getting fed to have a better reach to them. That's what I thought.
okay. So Talon, I mean, playing against Talon is, you can't do too much inside of the lane. You can't really roam or anything because a good Talon will just permanently shove these waves and roam, and you can't keep up with the wave clear for a very long time. So I would just advise to perpetually shove these waves so that Talon can't roam. Because if you slow push a wave against Talon, he will roam somewhere across the map, kill someone, and then come back without missing any minions. Alright, so you have a roam timer. Oh, no, you're gonna miss this plate. That's really bad. You should pay attention to that. But let's see. Okay, you placed the same ward again. I really hate this ward. You don't get any information from it. What is this, dude? It's like you're looking through a keyhole or something. You can't see anything. This whole thing is
uh,
black. Why do you play it like, do you see?
yes, I do. I mean, no, like I see the mistake.
Why do you place this ward? Do you not see how
I
it
don't know.
covers
I
nothing?
got used to it. Like it's something in my mind that probably have to change, but well, I
Yes.
mean, I'm gonna change.
Yes, please,
Look at
remember.
it like this.
Place the ward here, and you will see all of this, and all of this.
Do I need to put some time again the word at one like 15, the same word? Do I need
No,
to use it again, or it's just for the early game or the start of the game?
it's just to track the jungler in the early game. Because jungle
Okay,
track, well, you don't really need to place the wards at chickens because this one is way superior.
okay,
Because it tells you if your Talon is roaming bot lane, or if jungler's coming, or if there's a Fiddlesticks right here wanting to ult you. It tells you everything.
okay.
The one at 15 only tells you about chickens, really, and jungle pathing. Okay. Oops. Oops. Jeez. Okay. I like this. I like this a lot. You have some prio, so look for a roam.
That's a ward.
Okay. That's good. Now you need to
Shut down.
run back mid so you can get the wave. You're wasting time.
No, I got stuck. I really got stuck. Like I tried to like look. No, I'll go back because there was talent, but like I was trying to go. I waited there. Like I was trying to go, and I got stuck. I'm like,
Okay.
I remember that. It was so weird the
Okay,
interaction.
wait a second. You can't reset here. You can't reset. Why did you reset? Because you had an item in base? You're sitting on 1,000 gold. I guess you have a lot of gold, right? But do you know why you can't reset here?
Why?
Look at this wave. What happens to this wave?
Is gonna push to the enemy
Why?
because I have more minions and the minions are on my side.
Exactly. And do you see this wave incoming? You're
Yes.
not going to make it in time. So what's going to happen?
I'm gonna lose all that wave.
You're going to miss this wave, and you're going to miss all of these minions, the incoming wave. That is why you need to stay and shove this wave. So now you're just going to miss it all. This is a really bad reset. You get like a couple of the minions. Sucks. Okay. Getting plates is good. Roaming is also fine. And Talon's here. The next wave is a cannon. So probably what you should do here is probably roam, because the next wave is a cannon, meaning it'll take a very long time for it to crash and you won't lose as many minions. And it looks like Talon ends up coming to the wave anyway, so you can't really get the plate. You also do no damage to towers. So looking for a roam here is good. So what you should be doing, after you shoved in this wave and you have a timer, you need to be thinking to yourself, what can I do on the map? Can you gank top? No. Can you gank bot? Yes, bot is
Yes.
gankable. He's overextended. Or you could say, can I ward somewhere? Can I ward in the jungle? Or those are what you have to be thinking to yourself. Hitting the tower here is like pretty meaningless. Okay, go heal up wolves, it looks like. Okay. I don't think I've seen you ping. Do you not ping?
Not that much.
You need to start using pings. That is like, you need to ping
I
if
usually
you're.
if I ping my lane, like missing. That's really the most I do.
Oh my god, so you don't say on the way or I need assistance or any of that. You don't ping
Oh,
them?
on the way, yeah, on the way. Assistance, no. On my way, yes. I
Okay,
even try to incorporate to help me push sometimes, but I'm getting used to it.
okay. That's good. Yeah, you need to incorporate pings in your gameplay. It's essential. Like, these things are very essential. Anyways, so you're last hitting under tower. And Talon's missing. So I would probably advise you to... Talon can't do anything really, so what you could do is you could slow push this wave. Or Talon's mid. Or you could shove this wave because it looks like Teemo needs help top, so you can shove this wave. And Talon can only farm the CS, he can't really do anything else. And then you can go help top. It looks like that's
I
essentially
did
what you
try to
do.
go. I did try to go on my way, on my way. I did try to help.
Hold on, let me look. So in this moment, what you should do is press tab. What you should realize is that Elise is 3-0, she's strong, and that you don't have any, or you don't have Ghost or Ult for this fight. You should also look at Teemo and Mordekaiser items. You should know that Mordekaiser, if he presses R on you, he will win, even though he's down
Yes.
items.
Yes.
So those are things you should consider before taking the fight. Um, yeah, before an important fight or an important decision, press tab and gather data on the enemy and yourself to gauge power levels. So you guys are weaker significantly in the 2v2. Only if Mordekaiser doesn't have R, but you don't know that. Okay, good. You go back to mid immediately. You also need to be pinging that Talon's missing. Talon's missing. He could be running bot. Let's see where he is right now.
Yeah.
You need to be pinging missing on the mid lane all the time because now your teammate dies because they didn't have information that Talon was running. Maybe you prevent your whole team from dying. Well, they're dead anyway. But if they were alive, Talon doesn't get a double kill there. Oops. Okay, shoving this wave is good. Do you know why shoving the wave is good?
He loses the minion since he's bot lane.
Exactly. So you could shove another one here. Okay. I don't know if that's necessary. You could just, if you wanted to clear the wave fast, you know where everyone is. You see Elise is top, and Talon is bot, and Ezreal was just bot, so there's no reason to ult the wave there. You could just EW the wave, and you would clear it nearly as fast. You really love hitting towers. Hitting towers
Yes.
is not important. Like, there are no plates up as well. Hitting towers is not important. So because you're hitting tower instead of resetting, you're stuck here with 1200 gold and you're low HP because you decide to hit tower instead of reset. And you need to just sack. You can't stay here. You'll get nuked and die by Ezreal poke and Morgana poke. You can't stay here. Okay. So now you need to be heading bot. It looks like the laning phase is over, so Vlad, you goes in the side lane. All right, let's see what you buy. It looks like you're going into Shadow Flame. I don't even know if Shadow Flame is good here because you don't have pen boots.
Mord or
Um, I would probably go Void Staff here. Void Staff is better instead of Shadow Flame because if they build any assemblage of MR, your Shadow Flame becomes instantly useless. Sh Shadow Flame is only really good if you have pen boots because the more pen you have, the more effective it is, right? Or what I mean is the lower the MR someone has, the more effective pen is. So if you have pen boots lowering their MR and you have Shadow Flame, which depletes the rest of it, that's a lot more
so
significant.
Shadow Flame is better if I have example a pen build like you said or void stuff, right? Or
What? Uh, yeah,
I
pen
mean void
boots.
stuff gets pen.
Shadow Flame is like only acceptable if you have pen boots because they work together very well. If you have Shadow Flame with Lucidity boots, the Shadow Flame is not as effective, and it's even worse if they build any MR. So he has Merc Treads, right? So your Shadow Flame is basically null already, and if Elise decides to go for Band, actually you shouldn't build Shadow Flame at all this game. Because if these guys, if the enemy team is human, they will realize that you're 4 magic damage, right? Teemo, Echo, Vlad, Nami, and they will stack MR, meaning that your Shadow Flame has 0 value. So you either go Rabadons or Void Staff here, preferably Void Staff for more damage.
Okay.
I don't know what you're doing here. Do you see this? Where are you going?
Check on Dragon.
Dude, you need to farm these minions. What is your CS? I'm surprised you have 120 with this gameplay, to be honest. What are you doing? You're taking the most random fights. I think you're playing Street Fighter instead of League of Legends. This is so random. Why are you walking towards him? You can't kill him if
I
he's
thought I
human.
could. Yeah.
Do you know what Talon does? A human, if you walk towards a human Talon, he just ease over this wall, and now you've missed this whole wave for no reason. You have to think about the effects of your decisions. Like walking at him is so bad as well because you don't have prio mid, right? These two champions could walk towards you as you're fighting Talon and kill you. I don't understand. This is just terrible. You need to be hitting these minions. What you need to be doing is getting prio by shoving this wave and the next wave. The only time you can move out this wave, right, is if you have shoved in the wave and it's slow pushing towards you. Because when the wave is slow pushing towards you, they'll be denied CS and you will not miss as much CS. So meaning you could roam around the map and then come back when the wave is at your tower. Or when something very important is happening and you need to sack the minion wave. Those are the only times when you can like leave. So I don't know. Kind of bait your whole team into dying for no reason. When will this thing go away? Holy. Oh wait, what? I see.
Shut down. Red team's
Oh
turret
wait,
has
hold
been
on. I think I
destroyed.
skipped a little too far ahead.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Okay, die. Let's see, where do you go now? What should you do? Let's see. So you're buying Shadow Flame and you didn't buy an amplifying tome. You have gold. Try to spend your gold all the time. Drake is dead, so there's no objective there. What you should be doing really is heading towards bot and collecting this wave. This wave is pushing. I don't know what it's pushing actually, but you just want to collect the CS. I guess. Are you trying to go mid to defend this tower or something?
Yes.
Okay. I feel like that's fine as well. Staying here is fine. You can't. There's no point in walking top here. Echo is already dead. You're not going to do anything here. You need to just be hitting this. If you hit this, you can get the tower and trade the Herald for tower. I don't even know. You have a minion. You have a wave to eat. Why are you doing chickens? I don't know. I think you're suffering from a lot of tunnel vision. Like this whole thing was tunnel. Like, hold on. From the moment you left lane, you you had no idea of what you were doing, or like you're moving purposeless. You're moving without purpose. So pathing top here is meaningless. Echo died. You can't fight them 3v2. And you should just go back mid to collect the mid wave and get the tower. I don't understand what you're doing here. What are you thinking in your mind right now when you're sitting here
Uh,
in the river?
I can't have time to let them reset the herald. Like
Wait, what?
I knew they were doing herald, right?
Okay.
So I thought I could poke a little bit at least to like let it reset, like ignore it and go towards me. And since I have my W, I can like go away and make them lose time. That's what I think I could have done.
Okay. So you know Ezreal's here, right? You know Ezreal.
Yes, I got Q by him. Yep.
You know Ezreal's here, and then you also know that two other champions are up here. Meaning, I don't know, the enemy team could just rotate on top of you, and you'll die instantly. If you stay here, like you have no clue where Morgana is. She could be pathing, she could be behind you, and they could just collapse on you right here. There's no reason to contest this at all. When you have other things to be doing, like when you have this mid wave and you have this tower, which is 2 HP. Contesting is not worth because you can't actually contest. She has smite. So you actually, in no world do you accomplish anything here. And then I don't understand. Were you trying to go? Were you going to go top? I don't understand this pathing. Why are you walking up here?
I was sometimes there's parts in the game where I'm lost. I really don't know what to do. I believe that's literally a moment where I go like my mind goes blank.
I see. Okay. Uh, okay. Let me try to break it down. Okay. Yeah, this black area. Perfect. Okay. Here are some ideas. One, CS. Right. Two. Similar to CS is get prio. Get prio. Do you know what prio means?
Uh, the way the lane or the minions are towards the opponent, like in the lane.
Well, yes, basically it means that either the wave is like pushing towards the enemy or that the wave is under their tower. That's usually what prio means.
Okay.
Prio is important for the last step is contesting. I can't, oh god, I can't draw. Contesting. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. That is disgusting.
No, contesting
Contesting
objectives.
objectives, yes.
Yeah, but yeah, in this case, I was doing number 3. It didn't work.
But you only want to, like, it's not reasonable to contest because Echo is dead.
Okay.
There's no point in contesting objectives unless you're 20 and 3 with full build and it's Elder Soul or Elder or Soul, right? You don't like contesting.
A herald.
Yeah, Herald is
You don't
meaningless.
contest that. Okay.
Especially when your jungler's dead. Also, take a look. I feel like you can contest. You can contest an objective if you.
Don't have prior.
No. This trading, you're trading for trading objectives for cross map. There's something called. Have you heard of cross map before?
Uh, no.
Okay, let me teach you what cross map is. So these are 4 things that you need to be doing on Vlad, or like they're the 4 things that you can do on Vlad. CS, get prio, contesting objective, and cross map. All the first three are pretty obvious. What cross map means is that if you're unable to contest an objective, you make a play on the opposite side of the map, or not opposite, but somewhere else. All right. For example, let's say they're getting Cloud Soul, right? They're already there,
We go
and you
for
can.
Baron.
Yes, exactly. You can go for
Yeah,
Baron.
okay.
The cross map. So here, you want to contest, right? You want to do number three
Yes.
in this situation. You can do that if Echo is there, if you want to. But you can
But
also do number four, cross map, which is getting this wave and getting this tower. So you would be trading 400 gold for 300 gold.
okay.
They would
Yeah,
also be
yeah.
losing minions.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
I see. Yeah, I totally see it.
Okay. That is why you should just be here and getting this tower. That is the cross map play. Because it is impossible to contest this objective because your jungler is dead. So if fight breaks out, whatever. The moment Talon flashes here, you gotta just leave. You can't.
Yeah, I give up.
Team's turret has been destroyed.
Here, I don't know what I try to do. Like, like you said, my mind was just on killing her.
Okay.
Red team's turret has been destroyed. Killing spree. Red team's turret has been destroyed.
So there's not too much to do right now
Red team's
because
turret
the
has been
wave is all
destroyed.
the way here. This will slow push into you. This will slow push into you if she clears this. Because the minions will meet like right here or something. And again, you break it in half. It's on her half of the side and you guys have equal minions, meaning the wave will slow push to you. So I guess the only thing you can do right now is to, like, just defend this tower. I feel like fighting here is fine. There's not much else to do. When's the next objective? Next Drake? Drake is in 2 minutes, so you can't really prep for that. So being mid here is fine. Again, being mid is fine. The wave is slow pushing towards you. You probably don't want to fight. Your team probably does not want to fight. Your team seems that your team is a bit weaker. So you guys just want to wave clear, but you guys are just perma fighting for no reason. You just want to be shoving the waves. Alright, you're here. Like if I was blue team, we would be doing Baron. Teemo died top side, unlucky. Okay, you go top. Okay, someone needs to go collect this wave now. It's getting really huge and it's going to crash after it gets this or eats this next wave here. So either there's two top, so they can handle him, and Teemo's pathing mid. So that means you should be pathing. You want to eat this mid wave, or Lucian gets it. Okay, that's fine. You just die again. So okay, remember 1, 2, 3, and 4. CS, Prio, contest objective,
Over
and
cross map.
a cross map. There's no objective to contest, and there's no cross map play. And I suppose what you could do is try to get, or I mean, you can try to get to Prio for the upcoming Drake, which is in 43 seconds. But what you really should be doing is CSing. What is your CS now? 143. It's not bad, but you could be CSing now. I don't know. This is just random. This is what happens when you do like random plays. They just, it's a coin flip. Every time you do a random play, you're just coin flipping. So now you're dead and you can't contest Drake anymore.
I'm glad you try to play the most safe as possible. Just try to, like you said, get CS.
Well, that's not, you don't have to play safe, but you have to play smart. It's not smart to go for something like that. There's no point. So now, again, you can't contest. Oh wait, never mind. You can. I didn't notice
Yeah,
that.
I
Oh,
have. I
Ezreal
go.
is. Okay, this is, I mean, this is fightable, but risky. I thought Ezreal and Morgana were still alive. Okay, looks like... Wow, you guys didn't kill anyone there. You still can contest because they're low. Oh, he pressed his R on you. Unlucky.
I die.
I mean, yeah, Mordekaiser. Okay. Once you see Morgana's here, I mean, actually, it doesn't really matter. Mordekaiser just pressed R on you. So you guys just lose this. Alright, you die. Let's see. Now you just need to go back to CSing now, because you're weaker. You're weaker than the 11-0 and 7-2 Mordekaiser. Actually, that's something else. I didn't press tab there, and I didn't see how strong they were compared to you guys. So maybe it's not something that you could have contested after Echo died, even though they were low, because they're so much stronger than you guys. Anyways, you die, you should just start CSing. You don't want to fight anymore. You don't have sums, right? You don't have Ghost, and you're really useless without it. So what you want to do is you just want to CS.
I believe right there we lose team fight in Baron and we FF.
No, not
Because
yet.
it
The
was.
game goes on much longer. You die again. I don't know what's happening here. You're weaker. You can't force fights. You guys are down 10k gold. You should notice that you're weaker. There's no point in forcing fights. Like, well, this is so random. So, they took Baron, right? There's no reason to fight. Echo is dead. Okay, you guys should run away to turtle. Do you know what turtling means?
Nope. I mean, get shelter, I believe. Under tower,
Turtling,
try to fight.
yeah, it means to play defensively, right? You just want to clear waves and fight under your own tower.
Okay.
Because you cannot fight these 5v5s in the mid lane like this. You guys are weaker. So you guys all int. So what you could do instead is shove out the waves, because if you get prio, it's hard for them to siege. In reality, they should have just ended here. Oh wow, Echo inted again. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna just stop the replay here. I think I already covered a lot of concepts here, but Let's I'll try to teach you how to lane. So uh let's 1v1 a little bit.
Okay. Oh, the shop just came right now.
Oh, you're right. Let's see.
Uh, oh, okay. Let me open mine real quick too, if I can.
Are you
Oh
ready?
my god, Count Vladimir,
Huge.
2-6 CRP.
Vladdy Daddy.
Yes, sir.
Are you ready?
Sure, yeah.
Have you ever played Vlad into Victor?
Yes, oh my god, no. Yes. I, I hate Victors and Casios again when I play Vlad.
Yes, it's not very fun.
I'm guessing you're gonna be playing Victor?
Hmm.
Okay.
I need to see how you play.
What runes can I take? I
Take
can take the...
runes that you would take in game, in a real game.
No, yeah. No, the thing is, I usually go electrocute when I like the match. When I need sustain, conquer. Sometimes faith rush.
Wait, what? You don't take Conquer for sustain.
No, really?
Yes, you don't heal. Conquer is not for healing. It's for damage.
But when you're fully stacked, you earn, right?
Yes,
You earn
but
health.
yes, it is not good for healing though.
I'll go with this.
Oh my god, okay. I got this glitch where I have to log out and log back in.
What glitch? Like your screen?
System notification. Your game will start shortly.
Oh. Sometimes what happens to me is that in the loading screen, it like it doesn't go my screen black, but it goes crazy. Like you see pixels green, orange, like out of nowhere.
I've never heard of that one before.
I mostly believe it's for my graphic card.
Or a graphics card?
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
but
I
it
see.
is just when I'm in the loading screen in every not in every single game, but just in this game. I've had that happen. What I do is I go Control Alt Tab to change, let's say, to Discord and return to the loading page, and it goes back to normal.
So we're just going to play to first blood.
Just first blood.
Hmm.
Okay. Backs allowed or no?
No. No backs.
No backs. Okay.
Have you ever played Victor before?
Yes, I actually have the same skin that you got in the store for Victor.
Oh, hi Noon. I have that skin on another account.
I like to play Victor with
Summoner's Rift.
First Strike.
Okay. Okay, that's good. Then we can do the opposite.
Minions spawn.
What do you mean the opposite?
Or like we can do the reverse. Like you play Victor and I play Vlad.
Okay. So start in the middle, right? To try to get prio, or just when it's melee?
Just play however you think you should be playing.
Okay.
Minions have spawned.
Don't heal off of wolves.
Oh. You said that quite,
It's
literally when I
alright.
did it.
Okay.
Ah.
That's good. We can now I'm gonna download the replay and explain what you do wrong. And then or actually, let's play the
The
let's play the op
Victor Black?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm exiting. Or leaving. I'm out.
I'm out as well. Oh, it says I'm in game, but
Yep.
yeah, I don't know. So like it doesn't give you the reconnect screen.
No, like I'm totally out. I can create
Then
custom and everything.
I love this game. Okay. Okay. Alright, games.
Indie small company, you know.
This is true. Small indie company. 200 years of collective game experience. Alright. Alright, this time you play Victor, of course.
The rivers will run red. I haven't slept in a while.
What do you mean?
I forgot. I don't know what time I woke up yesterday.
A vital decision.
I like to go with tier
Okay.
when I play.
Welcome
A
to
harvest
Summoner's
moon,
Rift.
so aptly named.
That's a really nice skin. I want it.
30 seconds
It's
until
beautiful.
minions spawn.
And the reclaw is beautiful as well.
Do you have all the Vlad skins or?
No, well, I think I've owned every Vlad skin besides No Fraud 2 and Cafe Cuties. But I don't
Oh,
have all the Vlad skins on this account.
Minions
It's
I
have
have
spawned.
I have Bloodlord, Nosferatu. I don't remember the name. The one when he's blonde?
Academy.
No, no, no. The old one when he's blonde.
Vandal.
Marcus, I believe it is.
Oh,
Marcus.
Marquise. Okay.
Wonderful.
Marquis. Okay,
Okay,
I
and
have that
Focus
one.
Focus.
I love a fight. I'm absolutely livid. Trickling progress. Please let it all out. My cup is half empty.
Ah,
Okay. Let's review. Well, okay, finally. Okay.
oh,
Okay.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. 30 seconds until minions spawn.
So basically the way I killed you on Victor is that I focused on a couple things.
Minions have
The main thing is that every time you use your Q, I look to punish you on your cooldown, or I look to trade Q for Q, because Victor wins that trade level 1 Q for Q. Those are basically the two techniques employed. Do you see the difference in the trade?
Yes.
You never want to trade. This is a bad trade for Vlad. Usually it's a good trade, even if it's a. Usually all trades are good for Vlad because you can sustain, but the thing against Victor is that he can poke you incredibly well, faster than you can sustain. So I'm looking for another Q to Q. So now the trade is even worse. And I'm also autoing these minions so I can hit level 2 before you. Okay, this is bad. So here, after you use your Q, right? You're very vulnerable. You have to respect me now. You have to respect me now because you have no, what's it called? You have no defense tools or trading tools. So now you have to respect my range. So if I'm walking at you, you have to walk back.
Okay.
So I don't understand this clicks. I think you're trying to CS, but you need to walk back first because now, or you're clicking towards me for some reason when I have my Q. You know I have my Q because I didn't use it when you used yours. So now you just take a really bad trade, and I'm autoing you down as well. You're not respecting my range at all. So now you're really low. So here I tried to flash kill you immediately because I thought you took E level 2, but you took W.
I heard what he said.
You didn't hear what I
I
said?
heard. No, I heard what he said. Like from the last game in the last VOD, you said about leveling up W first if it's not really a good matchup or if they can poke you down. And since I saw that potential and saw that you had Ignite, I immediately thought W is the go.
I didn't say that at all. I said that you take W level 2 into melee matchups. But so now you're in a really bad scenario. You don't ever, if you're in auto range, if you're in range to auto me, you're messing up. Because that means I'm in range to Q and EU. So I ignite you here, so you don't heal from your empowered Q. So that's something you have to be aware for. A lot of the times, especially the higher you climb, you'll be baited, right? Because people will know about your empowered Q and they will ignite you before you get the heal off so that you don't heal anything and lose the trade. So you have to flash here, and that sucks. I miss my E here because I'm a monkey. It doesn't, so basically it's over. This is over. What you need to do, let me replay from the beginning. So your mistakes. You're trading Q for Q. You don't want to do that since you don't win the trades. And then if you use your Q, right? Here,
So what I want to do is let the wave go to me.
you don't really want to do that because I mean, you can fight against good players. You won't be able to dictate how the wave state is against mages because usually they have more pushing power than you or they have more range and they can poke you out. It's fine to go for the level 2 here. If you can hit level 2 before I hit level 2, it means I won't be able to like poke you out before you hitting level 2.
Okay, that's one option, right? Or is that's my only option?
No, that's one option. I suppose you can let the wave push into you, but then that's bad because now what that means is when the cannon wave comes, I can crash the cannon and then I can go to your jungler and help them take scuttle and kill your jungler. So
Okay.
it's important to contest. That's why you usually want to contest prio in mid lane in the early levels, so that you can go help your jungler after you shove the wave. When you concede the wave, you're automatically losing lane. So here, you have your Q. You need to be spamming your Q off cooldown to heal up. Or if you see that I'm walking at you, you need to respect the range as well. You just let me do this for free. So now you're, while this happens, you're basically done for after this. So anyways, let me see if I can say anything though. So what you need to do is avoid as much poke as possible. Don't walk up to the minion wave.
Give.
Because,
Like, I
yeah,
have to give gold.
yeah,
I
you
just
have,
take the experience.
yeah, you just take the experience. Because if you go for CS here, you're going to be poked down. Right, there's no point in walking up to these minions. You just need, you're in a really terrible situation. So what you want to do is stand at this tower and just let the wave crash to you. Because this wave will eventually be under your tower and you'll be safe. But when you walk up, you just let me E for free. And it's not like I'm going to let you Q the minion wave to heal. So you take a really bad trade. Something that you don't want to do, you don't want to take bad trades when the wave is slow pushing to you. Because if you do that, that means if you die, or it
All the
means
gold
all the
and
gold is
experience
lost, or
lost.
if you don't dive, you'll get dove with the huge minion wave under your tower. So anyways, you just die here. Let's see how I play it. Okay.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. 30 seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned.
So I use a Q here. So what you should do theoretically is walk up and Q me, and which is what you do, I think. But the thing is, now you're in my minion wave. Meaning if you trade with me, I can trade back. Because if you hit me with a Q or auto, you'll be aggroed by these minions. And they're very strong level 1. So after you're all the way towards my minion, or like after you're so deep, I end up trading with you. And it's not a bad trade. Because I'm able to get a Q off as well. So I actually end up winning that trade. I'm trying to get level 2 before you. So I'm letting you, so I'm running away until you're deep. Because if you're deep, that means even if I get hit by this empowered auto, right? I can trade with you with my Q when it comes up, and I'll be able to chase you down if you auto me here with auto attacks and my Q. So that's why. So oh my god, I don't even know what I'm saying. Jesus Christ. I'm like, I'm so tired, man. So anyways, I'm pretty sure I get level 2 here before you. So now you're in a really bad, like, spot. This is a good flash. Oh, but you can't be, you can't. You just need to. So you see how like I get level 2 before you, and you're not level 2, meaning you can't poke me with E.
Yes.
So now I'm using that advantage to just trade with you. The level 2 advantage, and you almost die, so you have to flash out. Anyways, we keep going, right?
Until you get 3.
Oh yeah.
First blood.
Okay, man.
Ace.
I'm not doing a good job right now, but
Still
here's what we'll
appreciate
no,
it.
here's I'm usually so much better than this. Here's what we'll do. So I'm gonna stop now and I'll upload this video. I'll give it to you and maybe you can learn something and then next time I'll watch you a live game and then I'll give you like step by step on what to do. And then we'll VOD review that.
Sure.